So in this video, I'm going to show you how to clean cloth seats using the McCulloch 1385, I believe that's what it's called, steamer on cloth seats. Now this is by far one of the most frequently asked popular questions I get on how to clean cloth seats with a steam cleaner. Now before I do that, I will show you how to clean the seats without a steamer, so just a brush, a towel, APC, and see how well results you can get with that. Because again, at some point I didn't have a steamer, I would just use a brush and APC cleaner. So the results I'd show you is what I'd get and what I deliver to the customer, because that's the best that I could do. I didn't have tools, I didn't have everything that I wanted to get the job done. So I would literally use a brush for everything in the interior. No steamer, no extractor. So if you don't have a steamer, don't worry about it. Do the best you can with what you got, deliver it the best to the customer, and make them happy. But first of all, shout out to like Darren from Auto Fetish, Gary Dean, Ammo NYC, Larry, because it's actually a lot of work to make videos while you're on site. I'm not good at slowing down, so that's why I haven't made videos when I'm actually at customer sites, because I am moving 110%, and to slow down for a camera is like eating my time away. So shout out to them, because it's actually really difficult to do. All right, so here is the stain. I'm not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure it's food. It's nothing, you know, bio nasty like you know, feces or anything, but it's brown. I don't know what it is. So let's say you don't have the steamer. This is all-purpose cleaner diluted 10:1. This is still from Shine Supply Solution. But again, any APC cleaner should work. So all I would do is, if you have no steamer, right, and you're just gonna use APC cleaner and a brush to scrub with a towel to mop up, then I would literally give it a simple little spritz and agitate. Mop it up. Inspect. It's not wet by any means. Well, it's a little moist, but that's the very top layer, so I'm not worried about it soaking into the cushion. So it's a little bit of improvement. I'll do it again. Inspect. It's coming out better, but there's still a light little shadow to it, so just even a lighter little mist of it just to get it activated again. Spray just a tad bit into the towel and use your fingers to agitate and mop up at the same time. Use the other side to mop up, a nice dry side. And there we go. If you don't have a steamer, that's the same process you would do. Again, this was just one isolated area. If it is the entire seat, it will take quite a bit of time. Your hands will get tired. You will be out of breath like I am right now. But you can get the results without a steamer. So again, is it ideal? No. I mean, again, I did dozens of cars with no steamer, with no extractor, with this exact process across the entire car, and I'd get the results I needed for the customer. I'd get the stains out, and everything would be good. So if you don't have a steamer, do this route. It'll take a bit more time, but again, you can still get the results. So one thing you can do is either cover it up with a towel, cover up the attachment with a towel, and then go to town with it, or you can just use it straight. Now the reason why you want to use a towel is because you want to minimize the amount of water that goes into the cushion, or you can just use it straight on a low setting to not be pushing out too much steam. So if I prefer to just do it straight with no towel and just go straight to the agitation, and it will introduce a bit more water into the cushion. But one thing you should invest in, which I myself haven't, but I'm going to, I keep on forgetting, is to buy an air mover. And the cool thing is that with a towel, it just kind of gets in my way a little bit. So it's kind of more of a personal preference. Well, everything's a personal preference. But if you buy a mini air mover, you'll be able to run it like I just did the back seats. So I did the back seats are actually worse than the front seats. So I could have an air mover running in the back to make sure everything dries out. So if I do introduce more water than usual, because I'm not using the towel, if I have an air mover running in the back while I'm working the rest of the car, it'll be dry 110% by the time I'm finished with this cushion, with this seat. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, let's say there are some spots here and there that are just like droplets of stains. Then what you can do is you can put a different attachment. I'm just gonna use it straight like this, and just shoot the streamer straight into the stain to break it apart. So if you see a little stain right here, you would shoot the stream straight into the stain to break it up. Mop it up, and once you do go through all the entire stains, then you can put the attachment back on, put the towel on, and go to town. So once you do that across the entire seat that you're gonna be working on, You can wrap up the steamer with the towel. Be careful you don't burn your hand. Put it on the setting that you want. I try to keep it medium to high to make sure that heat's transferring through. If you have a stronger steamer, you may want it lower. Personal preference, figure that out as you're working it. And then you'll just work across the seat. And as it's nice and warm and heated, yes, I'll still scrub with an APC and brush. It just won't take as long since the steamer takes most of it away. I'll give it a good mist and then start scrubbing again. And then we're gonna mop it up. I'm gonna put a bit of pressure to get as much as of the steam and cleaner that you put in there. Okay, now you can't see very well just because of the lighting, but there is a few stains here and there, nowhere like the other seats. There's a few stains here. The lighting is very bad, but at least you can still see the process that I do. Again, there's several ways to skin a cat. This is my way. There's dozens of ways you can do so with a steamer, with an extractor, with a brush, with no steamer. There's various ways, so don't think this is the only way. Don't think anyone is right or wrong. It's whichever way gets you the results you're looking for. Use that way and then keep on doing it until you find something better or until you see that it's not as good a result. So again, multiple ways to do the same function of cleaning seats. Take my advice, take whatever other YouTube channel you watch, develop your own methods, go from there. Okay, and that's one of my methods on cleaning cloth seats. Again, if you don't have a steamer, if you don't have an extractor, if you don't have fancy tools, use a brush and a towel. Yes, it's going to take longer, you'll get more tired. Results probably won't be as good because you'll get fatigued on some points and you'll lessen up on some other areas of whatever you're cleaning. But again, if you don't, use a brush and the APC, because at the end of it, what other choice do you have? The steamer itself, this one I have, the McCulloch 1385. It's only $200 US. But again, if you don't have the funds, if you're just starting off, if you don't know, if you're not too sure if you actually want to do this and don't want to spend that much money, then don't. Then just use a brush, towel, go with it. But as you go, as you gain more experience, as you see other detailers on YouTube or in person doing their methods, develop your own, use some of theirs. Again, there's a variety of ways to go about doing the same function of cleaning seats or carpet or leather or paint. There's multiple ways to do everything. So hope you enjoyed the video. Check the description down below for more information. Like this video and I'll see you on the next one. In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean cloth seats using the McCulloch 1385, I believe that's what it's called, steamer on cloth seats. Now this is by far one of the most frequently asked popular questions I get on how to clean cloth seats with a steam cleaner. Now before I do that, I will show you how to clean the seats without a steamer, so just a brush, a towel, APC, and see how well results you can get with that. Because again, at some point I didn't have a steamer, I would just use a brush and APC cleaner, so the results I'd show you is what I'd get and what I deliver to the customer, because that's the best that I could do. I didn't have tools, I didn't have everything that I wanted to get the job done. So I would literally use a brush for everything in the interior, no steamer, no extractor. So if you don't have a steamer, don't worry about it. Do the best you can with what you got, deliver it the best to the customer and make them happy. But first of all, shout out to